And our focus is on the Lions' speedy running back. He'll be a focal point of his offense this week. It's the Lions and the Bears on EA Sports.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. One final time this regular season. As always, joined by Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott as we get ready to put a bow on what has been an outstanding 18 weeks of football.
And for 14 lucky teams across the NFL, Kate, this isn't the end for them. This is their last chance at a tune-up before they play on into the postseason chasing that Super Bowl ring. But for the other 18, this is it. Their final chapter. Their final chapter in a story to take the field until September rolls around again. And for some, frankly, well, this might be the last time they ever put the pads on. So leave everything you got out there and do everything in your power to go get that win in this final week.
Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Moore with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, and a big old win last week.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Tight end going in motion here. Oh, he's in trouble here. He'll go down. The Lions got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
At the 40-yard line.
Trying again, following the set. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
Well, this is exactly what the defense wants to do to these quarterbacks. You want to speed them up, and the best way to do it is to hit them and bring them to the ground. Conversely, they've got to figure out offensively how to protect. If you can't protect, you can't.
And they get to him again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Here comes Bryce Behringer to handle the fourth down punt. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the first time on offense. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
Last week was the ideal showing for him and really allowed his offense to feed off of him. He elevated everybody around him. Just got to look at his stat line to see how well he was throwing the ball. 300-plus yard gain, several touchdowns, tremendous efficiency.
They've got first down from the 31. Throwing now from the gun. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 25. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. The Bears and Trey Benson back out on offense. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now Williams has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll send their tight end right. First down throw by Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 32-yard line.
Another try following the sack. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Kick is away, and this one might bring rain. Wow, what a kick. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 65 yards on the punt there. And the Lions will go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He gets a lot behind one. Deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bears about set for their next possession. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Go! Set up!
One of the tight ends in motion left. First down, Williams. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Williams on the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. It's a 2-score game early. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They're looking at 3rd and very long. Williams from the gun. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Goodness gracious, this quarterback is taking an absolute beating in this first half. You better have some ice for him ready at halftime. I'll tell you this, Kate. It has been a brutal couple quarters, and if you don't start protecting the quarterback, this guy may not make it and even finish this game.
Picked up at the 38. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Lions ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he's one final strong week away from finishing as the NFL's leader in passing yards for this season. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. From the 47. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 20-zip lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Come on, set, go.
Williams to throw. He puts some power on a deep one left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
He's got it at the 24. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Lions are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he's in position to lead the NFL in passing touchdowns this season. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Taking a deep shot here. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Here's a throw. He's loaded another one up. He's got it deep downfield. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. They don't pick up anything there, and now it's second and goal. They're running again. And he's in for the touchdown. The Lions boat racing them to the halftime locker room. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions continue piling on to this lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. First and 10 now from the 30. Williams set to pass. It is caught left side. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. Williams to throw on first. He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Offense in the hurry up here. Completed over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go, set.
Off the play fake, Williams. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Another punt coming up. Bryce Behringer to do the honors again. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. The Lions returning their offense and this running back to the field. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll throw it. Setting up the screen. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo. And that ball is zipping all over the field.
Only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a 2nd half to match this one. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions grow their lead yet again. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. The Bears going on offense here late in the half. And we'll see if they try to establish some positive momentum before halftime here, Brock, or if they just choose to head off and lick their wounds. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Let's go. Check, Panther. Bring it.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Back to throw it. Finds a man right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He's back to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So we're halfway through this final week of the regular season. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter. From there, let's hop over to New England. Check out the Patriots at home in Foxborough. And they've got the lead in that ball game over the visiting 49ers. Mario Douglas, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Josh Jacobs with both of their touchdowns thus far as he scored twice on the ground. The highlights from the first half. early. And now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half. Because this one's already close to being in the bag, if it's not already.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And our team in the truck putting these highlights together, well, they certainly had plenty of touchdowns to choose from. For them, actually. Though the way he's been playing, Brock, you cannot count on him being done reaching that end zone just yet.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters into his own hands.
First and 10, looking to throw. Trying for the deep ball. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And a lot of things Jerry Rice did we might never see equaled again. But that's what he's just done here. It's his 22nd touchdown catch of the season. That matches the career best of Rice and puts him one behind the NFL record. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions continue adding on to that lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that.
Warrior 70.
They send a tight end in motion.
Ready.
First down throw by Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
From the 35 on second down. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. Benson on first and 10. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10. Motion man sent left. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Moore's got it. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
On third down, they're going with Charbonnet. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Just short on third down, no gain on the run, and now what will they do on fourth? Now Williams. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Quarterback so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential first down.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 1. He's trying to push the field. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
First down, Detroit.
Dropping back to throw. He lofts it deep left. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. He'll throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They pick up 20 yards there. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He fires one deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So 2nd down coming up.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so they're left facing 3rd and long. They're throwing it. He'll dump this one off. He loses the football. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, Kate, this is one of those circumstances where you got to play all the way through the whistle, right? Didn't look good defensively. Give up a big chunk passing play, but then you turn around and one hit totally changes the moment. You get the ball back and you turn the mojo in this building around.
Here we go, here we go.
1st down, Williams. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the Bears with the ball, but they enter the 4th at a massive deficit. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
Let's go now.
Trying again, following the set. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Let go.
Charbonnet now up the middle. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. Punt team on the field. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Getting about 50 yards of boots so far, and here's another quality effort. Punt taken near midfield. This one returned for 11 yards. And the Lions more than happy to take over in enemy territory. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And all the touchdowns are sure going to catch some eyes around the league, but sure not unexpected for those of us who saw how well he was throwing it back when he got his first couple of scores.
Yeah, and if anything, he's only continued to improve and play better as this defense tried and failed to find any way to slow him down.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. The 23rd of the season, tying the record for receiving scores in 1 year. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions tack on 7 more to their lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And just a week before the playoffs begin, partner, here's where teams stand as we play out this regular season finale. First and 10 now from the 30. Williams from the gun. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Williams set to pass. Hits him on the out route. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Receiver in motion, going left. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Lions will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason. They'll run here on 1st down. And give him 6 on the run as that play takes us to the 2-minute warning. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
From the 23. He's going deep this time. Big gain downfield. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Lions are running them out of the building. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's more with the catch out left. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Able to get it to Benson. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 39. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Williams to throw. Has it downfield working the left. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. They are throwing it again. That one's complete, right side. And he's able to get this down to the 13. So the Lions get the win on the road. And they end the season the way they have so many games already this year, Brock, with a victory. And now they get to enjoy an extra week off to rest and prepare to host a game in the divisional round coming up in 2 weeks. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Chicago.